I know you are sad, Bun. Well, looks like we might be hitting another series of waves.
Look there. More ancient carvings.
Aye, but these seem to be about the Titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a Titan.
So it's a shaper of the stone, like you.
This implies that the Titans are actually sculptors, and our world is their clay.
If Titans shape the stone, could they have actually created it?
The stone must have existed first.
Then the Titans would be the very first children of the stone.
That would have huge implications for my people.
If Titans can purposely reshape the world, the earthquakes could be the way they sculpt the stone.
But the quakes are destructive. Titans would mold the world, not smash it to pieces.
Depending on your perspective, change can be violent.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Let's answer that after we stop the earthquakes.
The rhythm is louder than ever. We're close.
Her entire world is being shaken. I think it's a little warranted to be, that way.
All these lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Shabbatal must mine lyrium somewhere. The weapons and armor are laced with it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
Good, we got a fast travel point. Yay, what? On the right side, collecting a lot of gold.
stop us. There must be some way to get through.
Well,
This weapon of theirs cut through the barrier, but was destroyed in the effort.
Let's keep gathering their weapons. There may be more barriers ahead.
I see no evidence of darkspawn here.
Maybe they know better than to come down this far.
Let's just be grateful.
But there must be a reason they avoid this place.
there does need to be a reason to avoid something. Oh God.
Aren't deep stalkers. What do they eat to survive?
Probably best not to think about that too much.
Well, it can't bring back the dead. At least not easily. Okay, a light just burned down in my room. Whoop. Huh. Take it, just in case. Okay. It also looks like roots. So another thing I'll say is that it looks like roots. Oh, you have tomorrow off? So this is where we would have came. Yay! Means you can stay up all night and watch me. We'll see. Are you kidding me? I just charged this. Down to one potion. See how far I am away from a camp. Looks like I am not that far. Yeah, I literally just charged this. Happens sometimes.
You said we're beneath the deep roads. Do you think anyone besides the Shah-Brattal has traveled down here?
We are very likely the first to travel this far.
Iron.
Now this is interesting.
Die. You gotta be kidding me, game. That's not even fair. The cereal?
We're both children of the stone. Please, stop!
Oh wait, are those the things you throw at the ground and they snap? That's cool. You can throw them at Fred later.
I hate destroying these weapons. They're artifacts. We could learn from them.
We have no choice. It's the only way through the barriers.
I think they're the guardians of the Titans, and they're dwarves. That's all I can really understand from
Nothing
this.
like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories. If I had been prepared, Ren might still be alive.
It's easy to blame ourselves when we lose a friend, Malta. But it's not your fault.
I was so focused on the Titan. I didn't consider what else could be down here.
Let's check and see how far I am from camp. Given the fact to just replenish my supplies, I'm guessing I'm going to be in for a big fight. Come on. That's not true. Telltale does have multiple branches you can take. Oh, come on. Well, we seem to be close to an ocean. Anytime you want, Oni. Anytime you want. Oni, this is my bunny. God, why are you... Oni's always loot, that's his default. Hi, boy. The heck? Oh god, I need to unlock more! Oh god, I need 2 more! Oh god. That's weird. That's an odd feeling too. So he's getting hit by multiple people in 7 different directions. Oh, you know what that's like, right? God, why are there so many? I'm 28. Oh god, I feel old. Bean, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. God, please tell me there's n... I need to loot more. There we go. I just wasted my ultimate ability on delaying them. Which is fine, I guess. Hi, turtle. Yeah, this is a lot of people. I know, this is the most I've had watching me at once. What's why you exist? Camp.
The attacks are getting worse.
We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting.
Only the pure may pass. All others will be punished. Assuming the Shoppertal are the pure...
We're the others who aren't allowed to pass.
Could the earthquakes be the punishment?
You found Paragon Garal's book near a damaged lyrium mine. And the new earthquakes destroyed your mine.
But why would they want to destroy the lyrium mines?
Why are the Shoppertal pure?
I wonder what makes the warriors pure.
They do wear sealed armor to protect themselves from impurities?
This is bigger than Quake.
Titans, the Shoppertal. This could be more than anything we expected.
For all the Shaperit's knowledge, I know so little. This reads like a final warning.
That's my bunny.
Nearing the source.
Oot said. You pop in the gen chat or the art sometimes, you just don't go into the RP section. Here we go.
Did the Shoppertal build all this?
Or was it here before them?
Let me check stats here. Okay, Blackwall beats something.
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source. But not the Titan.
Possibly. Okay.
Ever since we came down here, the deep roads have felt different. Organic. We've been looking for the Titan the wrong way. It isn't like us.
It's huge. Big enough to change the world around it.
We can't see the Titan. Because we're inside it.
Wait, huh?
If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
He's a good boy.
Corypheus is still a threat.
Stupid headset. No, Boomer is bad boy. I am best boy. There might be Fallout players in here that disagree. But Dogmeat is Shep. So by default, he has to be a good boy.
Civilization in here?
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
Any NPC is horrible for stealth.
Don't make us fight you!
Oh God. Going. I want cash. I need cash. This place is interesting, to say the least. I think the Titan has to do with lyrium. That's the only thing I can think of. It has to do with the lyrium. You're a girl, you wouldn't get it. Not true, you get cookies. Okay. You know what I mean, though.
Look, these are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path
Bione.
of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood? It says the Shabratal come here to drink it.
The Titan's blood must keep the Shabratal alive and powerful.
But where is it? Unless... Lyrium. The Titan's blood is lyrium.
Every nation on the surface buys lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade.
This is bigger than any one nation.
We have to stop this!
I think lyrium in general is Titan blood, but I think red lyrium is like, bad blood. And not that horrible Taylor Swift song. I know, you're more into death metal. Oof. Can influence a lot of damage. I would say so. It's like Cthulhu. We have to kill the tentacles. Well, everybody has to stop saying his name. Especially the creators of that game, The Call of Cthulhu. I think we got it.
Malta, are you hurt?
Too loud. The song. Stop!
What the hell? Magic?
I am. It's all right.
Dwarves can't perform magic?
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
It looked like you were hit by raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
You said the song was too loud. It was hurting you.
It was chaos. The rhythm I followed here, but magnified, overwhelming.
Roids.
But it is gone.
Drugs. Crazy drugs.
You almost killed me. What happens the next time you lash out?
I am in control. I would never harm you, Inquisitor.
I'm concerned.
We should get help. You may be injured, or...
I feel better than I ever have. Stronger, more alive. The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
Huh?
Was that the Titan? Did we kill it?
The Titan lives. This was an echo. A guardian. But you silenced it.
Is this what happened at the Tig, where you found Paragon Garal's book?
Aye, but I do not know what disturbed the Titan then. The song may tell me. In time.
One of its
You
children?
said you were a child of the stone, not a child of the Titans.
I am not certain what I am. But the Titan recognized me. Like a parent hearing its child's voice.
Is it safe to mine
Is it
lyrium?
safe for Orzamar's lyrium mines to start operating again?
Mining didn't disturb the Titan. The breach did. The mine's destruction was incidental. Isana, it's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
You don't fear the
The
Shabbatal?
Shabbatal killed Lieutenant Wren, and they're still down here. Aren't you afraid?
No, I am pure. I can defend myself.
The Titan is only the beginning? What else could there be?
The deep roads are filled with wonders. Answers to questions we haven't thought to ask.
She's a dwarf. They're not very tall to begin with.
If you stay here, where will you live? What will you eat?
I have my stone sense, and now so much more. I'll be safe.
You're
You
assuming...
think you understand what's happened to you, but you could be wrong. The lyrium could be turning you into a Shabbatal. Or worse.
The Shabbatal turned themselves into monsters. I have changed because the Titan willed it. The mine's collapse, Ren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
Who could she harm down here besides herself?
I am called to the Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers. But that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful. The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
So, from what I can piece together, the Titan is, I'm going to say, an empty cave of sorts that produces lyrium.
He always comes back. Pay up, Salroka.
That's the bullshit from the bullshit machine. I'm going to have to agree with that. Non-heroic victory. Who needs heroic victories when you have questions? And we return to Skyhold. is made from a pillar. What kind of pillar? A pillar of salt? Fucking rock salt. Where's Blackwall? What did you drink? There's Blackwall.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do
You're right,
good,
it's better for
to
hacking
be
off
good,
limbs. Oh
and have
wait,
that
limbs
turned
are
against you.
softer. Oh wait, limbs are harder than wood.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Can I finally return some of the artifacts,
Heard you
please?
found something that had to do with Wardens. Would have liked to have seen it. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't
Okay,
have to
Sam.
take the time to help me. And yet you did.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
I've never been more certain of my decision to join you.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Increase your really own artifacts.
How is the running today?
Excellent. Safe defeat. Inquisitor. I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let's hang out with Bull.
How can I help? I'd like to talk about you and me.
Sure, boss. What's up?
You said I need this.
You told me that this is what I needed. What did you mean by that?
You're the Inquisitor. You didn't ask for the job, but you've taken on the responsibility. You've got thousands of lives riding on your decisions. You bear that weight all day. You need a place where you can be safe, knowing someone else is in charge for a bit.
You're right.
I think that's exactly what I need.
Good. Figured you'd have kicked me out if you disagreed.
about you, though?
What about what you need?
I'm good. I'm better than good. You don't need to trouble yourself on that front. Old Iron Bull is just fine.
Who else need this?
Those times you talked about passing time with the serving girls. Is this what you do to them?
The serving girls spend most of their day following orders and feeling unimportant. They need someone who makes them feel special. Lets them cut loose with no repercussions. I let them bounce on top and tell them their tits look nice. Everybody wins. I mean, I used to. Long as we're doing this, you've got my complete attention.
Are we serious?
So what is this? What are we doing?
That's up to you, boss. If you want it light and casual, that's fine with me.
How does it work for the Canary?
How do Canari show that they're serious about a relationship?
They don't. We don't have sex for love. But for someone we really care about, there is an old tradition. You find a dragon's tooth, break it in half, and you each wear a piece. Then, no matter how far apart life takes you, you're always together.
Do you have some free time?
For you, always.
A talk about what? Oh, God. You know, I hate when you... Till we learn to... The Inquisitor can't walk! Why can't he walk? Reasons.
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain fall for home and call, when met with a multitude of miles. True enough, a man is pinned through blood.
Love seeing you, yeah?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
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 Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Just tell me, is the talk you want to have, is it a good one, a bad one, or just an odd one?
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Aluminum. Not typically.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Hence. Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his peps. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it...
You mean
look easy and
aluminium.
shine company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
I can make evasive jokes too.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy hard. All funny, you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Toxic. Toxic. So you're saying get over it?
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
I don't know.
Can I requisition the necklace? Sarah is nice. We can do it!
We are honored to serve.
We had enough materials. Pay attention.
How can I help?
I have something for you.
Really? Well, I think I've got something for you too. Come on, I'll go first.
Oh, you'll like this.
There we go. No Inquisition. No war. Nothing outside this room. Just you and me. So, what'd you want to talk about?
Sorry to disturb your rest, Inquisitor, but our oh, sweet maker.
Cullen, how's it going?
Is the Inquisitor awake? I thought perhaps we... Oh.
I had to restart my headset. It did something weird. I love how it's just frozen right here, covering everything. Dick. Oh dear. I can explain. What do you want? I can explain.
It's actually, well...
I'm so sorry.
I cannot move my legs. Is something the matter? Ah!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you see this?
No.
So, I take it...
Actually, he's the one who's been taking it.
I apologize for interrupting what I assume was a momentary diversion.
Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun.
Who wouldn't be a little curious?
She's staring at it. Bull and I are together. I cannot move my legs. That's what everyone says.
This is more than just a momentary diversion, and Bull and I intend to continue. Is that a problem?
No.
Not at all. A surprise, I'll admit. But not a problem.
We'll leave you be.
Yes. Do enjoy yourselves.
You okay, boss?
Better than them.
I believe we may have blinded poor Cullen. But since we have a moment...
What's that?
A dragon's tooth, split in two. So no matter how far apart life takes us, we're always together.
Not often people surprise me, Kadan.
Kadan?
Kadan. My heart.
Kadan.
Aw, that's sweet. This was some rough sex. Look at what we did to this room. This poor room. This poor room. What were we doing with an axe? I'm not smelling it! Yes, Inquisitor, we... Oh my god! Why is everybody not knocking? Is this rougher than Klingon sex? Best romance in the game. I'm going to repeat that. Best romance in the fucking game. Knock on my door next time. Someone call a locksmith. More healing potions. Why is everyone coming in my room?
The captain sent back sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Interesting. Does Corypheus sense
Oni!
to find something the elves buried?
You missed the rough
Or
sex.
something buried with them? Inquisitor.
Beware the bunny. That's all I'll say, only beware the bunny. So, nah. But you missed it. It was with a bull with big horns. And everybody came in and interrupted. I have a staggy daddy. Legs have stopped working.
Let's see what we have.
right.
Oh God. Oni. What are you doing, Oni?
Inquisitor. I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
Boo.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
You two look nervous.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Oof.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
You can get there from Orlais?
It got
It's a long way
excited.
to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent.
What gets
Maybe
thicker
further.
as it gets
In
hotter?
theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Let's collect herbs. We need to take Varric. Taking Blackwall for that. Oni. Oni, this is PG-13. I don't think he cares. Oni, what do we do with you? Do we have to tell your staggy daddy you're being a baddie? Oof. With or without a muzzle? Bunny will remember that. My bunny is possessive. Which is fine, it's one of the things I love about her. Gets annoying sometimes, but that's why I love her. And Oni is lewd about literally everything. Hey, Royal Elf Fleet. Which one? IRL boyfriend Oni? Or Staggy boyfriend Oni? Ted'll tell you she's been broken since she was born.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric needed a safe for his shard. I'm the one who built it for him.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Road's entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
She's a decent shot.
Decent?
You want me to admit you're better than me? In front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Okay, we've got multiple archers. I can't see how this goes bad. Controller's dying. If I open that.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass. I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
is medieval times. They don't have the ability to debate this bullshit.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Oni left. Why Oni leave? I'm assuming he left anyway, just because.
There you are. Won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Varric?
You want to say something, Varric?
Don't trust his ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You've had people studying it for years now, and they've come up with nothing. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you?
Did you figure it out?
Actually, yes. I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Well, she doesn't know about Titans.
That name mean something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Get a room.
Oh, for pity's sake. Would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Yes, ma'am. I think that little story should have resonated with you. Let's see. Exactly. Yep. No, you're not. You were going through a rough patch. I said it was okay. You know me, I'm a person who doesn't want much. Okay. Exit before I can even open the map. Go ahead here, change up the party. Cassandra. Vivian. No barrel like anything, you get him. Okay, now I can enter this location. I don't know, but that is a very...
Someone's been here.
And never left.
What's that thing? What's that thing?
Another one of the explorers?
Died with his loot. That's stupid.
Gunfire outside where?
Deep one, this. I wonder what it's hiding.
No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of.
The old magic is strong here. I believe this is the heart of the ruined temple.
Well, everything's okay.
One of the explorers from the camp. Where are the rest of them?
Just stay safe.
strange that I can understand that.
Ancient magic at work, allowing any who come to understand the secrets of this place.
And the torch goes out. Of course it does.
I'm allowed to worry.
It's as if the altar is waking up.
Organs kept whole and separate, as punishment, perhaps.
So this is where the key leads.
The heck? God. I can only answer this partially. Just because me and him have talked about it, but I'm not entirely sure. The answer is kind of no. The stag is, I don't think it's gonna hurt sharing it, just because I don't know anything else about it. Just because I don't know a lot about him. As BF Stone, I don't know a lot about it. I believe it's a, mouse. The stag is more of a, I'm a hot for daddy kind of thing. Oni's stag is actually, Matthew's dad from the Golden Week. If Oni's happy... Yes, but Oni likes dads. And they did it all while riding horses. Right?
Just be careful what you're assembling with those organs, my dear. Ancient rituals like this could lead to anything.
That was the High Priest of the Temple.
Filled with despair and imprisoned forever by his own followers.
That's a little sad.
Spotted, right?
You're dead in here. Oh god, where the hell did these guys come from? Let's head back to Skyhold. Okay. Let's talk with Varric.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody
I don't
is.
think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
No, you wouldn't.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
That's nice.
He said your request was
Any news on the House of
an
Repose,
insult to
Inquisitor?
this rich Qunari heritage.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers.
No.
She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
I know you do.
At your service.
Think I'm reaching my wall for the night. Yeah.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
I'll think of something.
Give me time. I'm sure I'll surprise you.
I suspect that's untrue. Unless you strip yourself naked and allow the Chantry to flog you into repentance. Now that would surprise me. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given Southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
What would be wrong with that exactly?
Nothing, at first. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Oh, good lord, I'm not starting a romance with Dorian.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you?
It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend and there were so many things going wrong.
I'm hitting my wall.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
I'll leave you to your work.
Depends on the drink.
What can I do for you?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts. but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But the breach is artificial. The anchor on your hand let you control it, and even opened a small rift at Adamant.
New Year's Eve, you can drink.
Know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them, if not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm in the stream there. I can't stay awake much longer. If you like the stream, leave a like. If you want to subscribe, I don't care. I'll be seeing you.